keeping up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students.
A warm welcome to all the students of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Standard 5th, Subject Environmental Studies Part 1, Topic The Earth and its Living World Part 1. Before starting to our topic, students, first you have to answer my few questions. So let's begin the questions. First one. Where do we get water from? Exactly, students. We get water from well, ponds, lake, bore well, sea, etc. Second question. Where do we lay the foundation of buildings? Exactly, in an open space. Third question, students. What need do we meet through breathing? Yes, very right, students. It's oxygen. Fourth question. From where does the earth get light and heat? Very right, students. We get light and heat from none other than sun. So, students, in this lesson, let us learn more about the earth because we live on earth. Land, water, air, and living organisms are found on the earth. So, students, as we all know, the earth is surrounded by atmosphere. There are living things in water, in land, and in air. Water, land, and air constitute envelopes of the earth, namely the hydrosphere, lithosphere, and atmosphere. As you can see, the biosphere spread in all the three spheres. You can see this in the diagram, students. So let's learn the lithosphere and the hydrosphere. As we all know, have you ever seen a coconut, students? The outer surface of it is hard, but inside it is soft and contains lots of water. Same way, the outer surface of the earth is hard, which is made up of solid rocks. This form of earth is earth crust. As we all know, students, earth consists of two-thirds of its water and one-third of land, as you can see in this picture. Let's learn, students, what is lithosphere. When we travel in hilly regions, we see layers of soil and rock along road cuts. We see grassy expanses of land in some places and only sand in others. The land is covered with crops in some places and with forest in others. Sometimes we see the deeper layer of soil in which tree roots are spread. At others, we see rocks split apart by the roots of the trees. All these land features are part of Earth's lithosphere. The lithosphere extends under this water too. Much of the Earth's surface is occupied by water. Now, students, let's learn about continents. About one third of the surface of the earth consists of land. A vast continuous stretch of land is called a continent. The land on earth is divided into 7 continents. They are Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, and Australia. Asia is the largest continent and Australia is the smallest one. But the students, the land is not even in all the places. Remember students, the unevenness gives different shapes to the land and in different places. They are called landforms. This is a picture showing the various landforms can be formed due to the unevenness of land. Peak. A peak is the pointed tip of the mountain. Mountain. A very high hills are called mountain. Island. A piece of land surrounded by water on all the sides are called island. Seashore. Seashore is near the sea area. Valley. An area between two hills or mountains are known as valley. Other landforms are hillocks, rivers, ground, plateau. A plateau is a highland which is flat at the top. It is also called the tableland. Other landform is pass. Pass is a narrow low-lying area between two hills or a mountain is called a pass. And other is the plain land and many more. These all were the various landforms. Now moving ahead students, as we know, two-thirds of the earth's surface is covered with water. Most of the water is in the ocean. Ocean water is salty. There are 5 oceans on the earth. The first one is Atlantic Ocean, second one is Pacific Ocean, third one is Indian Ocean, fourth one is Southern Ocean, and the fifth one is Arctic Ocean. As you can see in this picture, extensive and huge storage of salty water on the earth's surface are called ocean. Now students, just have a look on the picture. You can see the land along the margin of an ocean is called the coastal region. Water bodies of different shapes and sizes are formed along the coast. For example, you can see here sea. Seas are salt water bodies, smaller in size as compared to oceans. Most of the seas are part of the oceans. For example, the Arabian Sea is a part of the Indian Ocean. Bay, a broad inlet of the sea where the land curves inward. You can see this in the picture. The next one is Gulf, a narrow portion of sea or ocean projecting into land is called Gulf. Strait, a narrow water body that joins two seas is called a strait. The next one student is creek. A creek is a narrow, sheltered waterway, especially an inlet in a shoreline or a channel in a marsh. And students, all these water bodies which we have seen now are the part of the ocean. So let's students summarize in the form of poem. Earth is made of water and land. It has forests, plains, plateaus, and sand. There are water bodies seen far and wide. In all these features, we all must take pride. Protect the earth, it is the need of our, so all can live peacefully by fire. That's all for the day, students. Thank you. Keep learning new things every day.